All right, everyone mute up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Season 2 of the West Virginia COD League. Tonight we got a big thing. We got the draft. TJ Kamish is with me tonight. Burt Macklin retired. Fantastic.
Howdy, everybody.
And we're going to get into the draft here soon. So, TJ, go ahead and, since you're Kamish, go ahead and tell everybody what's going on this year and give them some changes from last season.
Man, so this year we got, instead of it being one season leading into a tournament, we've broken it up into stages. And God, I'm such a terrible commissioner. I think we got 3 stages, and then we got champs. Each team will play each other twice throughout the stage. Each match is worth 10 points, and then
yeah, that's gonna be a big thing. Also, what's some you added another team, correct? You went from 5 teams to 6 teams.
Yep, we're now up to 6 teams. Some of y'all who may have paid attention to last year will recognize some team names, but for the most part, we've rebranded some teams and got some new faces in the league. Yeah, look at that. We got a nice little graphic. What are we on to next? It looks like we do have the reigning champs Armada returning, and the runners-up Goodfellas from last year. The captain of the Armada is our boy Chris Maxey, Humor KM. Goodfellas has their captain Sean returning. He's Ludicrous for those who watch the online. Then we got Beaver Hunters, that is Captain Stevie Mason, was Get Off My Nads. We got the ACAT Sucky, Captain Michael Wentz. The Lap Hogs, our boy
ACAT Sucky.
ACAT Sucky, our boy Wayne Hanlon. He is the captain of the Lap Hogs. And then
I got a lap hog for him, buddy. I'll tell you that.
Sir Lags, captain of the Reapers. So we got a good group here. We like the creativity that came out of the captains. The logo is pretty cool. Just all in all, I'm excited to get this thing underway.
Yeah, we got about 10 minutes till first pick goes to the Beaver Hunters, and they're going to start it off with Stevie making his first pick.
Yep. So the
rest of the order goes what? It goes Beaver Hunters, and then Goodfellas.
Yep. Lap Hogs.
And then Lap Hogs, and then it's ACAT Sucky.
Then
or like Team Name
Armada
Sucky. Anyway.
And then round 2 is where
they did a little bit of a trade there, right?
Yep, round 2 gets
had some trades go down, right?
Trades. So Reapers, they originally were in round 1 the 5th pick, but traded back with Armada to have back-to-back 6, and then round 2 they kick it off with the first pick, and then Armada has the 2nd pick of round 2. Then this is where it gets interesting. Mint traded backwards, so he would have had the 3rd pick in the round 2, now traded back to pick 11, where Sean and the Goodfellas have moved from pick 11 of round 2 to pick 9. So some movement on draft day. Curious to see how it plays out, but then we got Wayne rounding out pick 10, then ACAT Sucky like we mentioned, and then rounding it out with Mr. Irrelevant at pick 12 of the 2nd round, the Beaver Hunters.
That's going to be you, right? You're going to be the Brock Purdy of this draft, right?
Should be. I would be very disappointed.
I agree. I mean, you're pretty ass. I mean, I could definitely see it, but what are you going to do?
I mean, Time will tell, Brando. Time will tell. I've advocated for it. I've done my hardest to make sure people know that I am the worst and should be the last pick. We'll see how well my politicking worked out.
You know, it's a lot of people usually want to get picked first. TJ does the opposite. He actually wants to pick last.
I mean, can you blame me? You get a chance to team with a guy like Stevie. You can't pass up that opportunity and be on the Beaver Hunters. And then there's a guy.
I mean, that's easily the best name. I think we gotta agree with that. That was easily the best name that came out of these new brands.
Beaver Hunters is the best.
I mean, we retired. You know, Frostbite was retired. Green Rage is retired. What was the other team name that went down the wayside? Whatever Mintz's team was last year, they were the Huntsmen, right? Huntsman's retired.
Was there?
So
that was it, wasn't it? Green Rage, Huntsman,
and Frostbite.
Frostbite, yep. Are done to.
Yeah.
So.
Slash cheesesteaks. The best name. Honestly, the best name was cheesesteaks, but
that was a class.
I digress. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Anywho, so we got the draft order going. You want to run through like how you see this draft playing out in the last little bit here?
Well, I would assume that. I mean, I assume that if I had to do my mock now with all the changes and stuff, I mean, Alex is going to go 1 no matter what. I think that's been a constant. I think everyone would agree with that.
I think we agree.
I think Goodfellas is
not changing.
Yeah, I mean, I think 1 through 4 is going to be is Alex, Seth, Hits, and Trace.
Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah, maybe the order switched up. Could be a surprise there, but I feel like that's going to be I feel like Wayne's going to run it back with Hits after last year, after they came in second. Sean just wants Seth's cock in his mouth. And then Alex is the best player in the league, and then Trace is honestly maybe the second best player, but he's going to go probably to Mintz at 4.
Yep, I think.
But then the 5-6 is where it gets weird. I don't really know what Maxie's plan was to move up. I assume he's wanting to take Wheezy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, leading into today, I thought I knew what was happening. And as we get to right here, right now, I don't have a clue, dude. That 5 through 6.
Those 4 picks. Yeah, those 4 picks right there. I have no idea what's gonna happen there. I have no idea I don't know what Maxie. He moved up obviously ahead of Hank to try and get somebody who he thinks Hank was going to take. So, and then the back end of that, I assume in that 4 picks, Chris Weed will go somewhere because he's the fucking GOAT. So he's got to go somewhere in there. No idea where Mark's going to go. No idea where you're going to go either. You, Mark, and Lane, I think, are the 3 big mysteries here because you 3 are, Mark's probably one of those. Is like a top 5 player, but he's been advocating he doesn't care where he goes, but he's probably going to cry if he doesn't get picked in the first round. Let's just be honest.
Yep, I think we all, like you said, me, Lane, and Mark are big mysteries. Where do we go? How far we fall? It's going to be interesting to see. And it's kind of crazy.
I think Chase will.
Good.
Go ahead. What is that?
I think it's kind of crazy that's how deep the talent pool is. That there's a chance that players like myself, Lane, Mark, and Chase could fall to the bottom half of the second round. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely wild. I mean, I definitely I retired mainly because I can't play with these guys. I'm ass. I can play with people my skill level, but when it gets to these upper echelon guys, I can't do it. I'm too old. I've got 1 ball. I've just had a disadvantage here, so I can't do it. So
we do have
me leaving opened up the door for Trace to come back in and bring in Hendricks and Corey, who are 2 very, very. I played with Corey a couple times. I've never played with Hendricks, but for everything I've heard, they're very good. So the talent pool's deep. There's not going to be a bad team. Every map's probably going to be competitive. It's just a matter of pretty much. I think it's going to be a matter of who can be the best S&D team on to actually be able to do anything when it comes to season time.
It's going to be exciting, and just thinking of how these teams could play out. How last tournament, no offense to Alex, Stevie, and Mintz, but you had the Huntsman team that you were catching in there's not a team at who's going to finish 5 or 6 that I would want to catch in that losers bracket to start it off. One of those top 4
No,
teams
I think
lose and then be done after 2 matches.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a very, very deep talent. It's every team's going to have 2 really good players, and like the players that Mintz and Smevey are probably the 2 worst players in the league, but with the people they'll be playing with, they're just going to be better. I mean, Stevie and Mintz both at the start of the season last year weren't good, and then by the end, they were able to do some things that were helpful. I'm very curious to see Alex when he gets drafted, with the talent pool being so deep, how he is to have a true number 2 helper.
Yep.
To pick up some of that slaying power. So it's just going to be the talent pool is just unreal. This is going to be the most competitive season of all time.
It's funny you bring that up because it's kind of the theme that's happened today. Mintz last year also made a head-scratching trade that made his team significantly worse than what they could have been. But we could have seen who would that been?
You could have seen me. You could have seen me, Seth, and Stevie.
Yep, and then it would have been Alex with a Chase and Mintz.
Yeah.
So then we call that.
And to answer your question, Weed, since I had to chat up, the testicle, I asked for it. They removed it. They sent it away to get a biopsy. They won't let me have it back. It's probably somewhere down in a box at St. Mary's. I have looked for it.
Gave it to your mom.
Wow, I don't know Weed's mother to make a comment like that.
So yeah, but
that's. We got a minute here till we go the actual draft, and Beaver Hunters are on the clock.
I will say,
which, I think that'll probably be the quickest pick of the draft.
I will say, I've been texted by 2 captains. One will not be able to get on here at all, and that is our boy Stevie, and he sent me his pick. And I do say pick because his second pick is who's available. And then Sean is not available, so I have the first 2 picks whenever we are ready to go.
Well, been commissioned. I mean, it's 8:14 now. If you want to go ahead and start it off, you can. I mean, that's a minute early, but that's your call, bud.
A minute early. Let's get this ball going. We will start. West Virginia.
We'll start. Well, before we preface that, if anyone is in the chat and wants to, after your pick, come on and say a word about how you feel getting picked, obviously join the Discord, give a quick little statement, and then go from there.
We'll go ahead and I got texted by another captain. You captains that are here, just text me your pick, and then after we announce the pick, feel free to unmute and give a comment. Players that get picked, you also can join in and make a statement too. So, since 3 of the 6 captains are just texting me. So, Brando, if you're ready, I will.
All right, so let's kick it off. Let's kick it off. You can go ahead and so they're going to let them announce the picks. The guys are here, though, right? They're going to unmute and make their own pick, correct?
Yeah, if they want. I just got people texting me, so if they're here and want to announce it, they can.
Whatever.
Just text me.
All right,
so we're gonna go ahead.
Let's go ahead and get Stevie's pick off the board.
With the first pick of the West Virginia Call of Duty League, the Beaver Hunters select Alex Carr.
Oh my God, I'm shocked. No way.
It's a shocker. We had no idea that was coming.
Oh my mind is fucking blown.
It's a big shocker there.
I mean, dude, like
crazy.
Did he actually even put any? That was just like, as soon as that happened, he probably knew. Like, I'm taking Alex. Like that was.
I can say back in whenever we had the draft order after our lottery, so that had to be August, September. People did reach out to Stevie to get that first pick. There was financial compensation included, even up to today. And Stevie said, as we saw, fuck no. So he knew he was taking Alex, and he got Alex.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did play together, and Stevie's not I think everyone who played with Stevie knows he's not the most vocal guy. when he gets in there. So I mean, to have get somebody he played with last year, and obviously arguably the best player in the league, you can't really
Oh,
have
yeah.
a no-brainer pick.
Especially a guy like Stevie who's just getting into the competitive scene, having a guy like Alex, having a guy you already teamed with.
Oh yeah.
A great pick for Stevie.
The comfortability made too much sense. Besides the fact that Alex is the best player in the league.
I'm excited to see how those two perform this year.
So, I think they'll be better, honestly. Depending who they get with their second pick, I think they'll be better. So, but let's go with the second pick now. Let's get Goodfellas in here. Let's see who their one is. It's Alex. I don't think has joined the call.
I saw Sean join in.
Sean did join. So, Sean, do you want to make your own pick? You beautiful bald bastard.
Yeah, you're on the clock if you want. If not, I will do it for you. I'll give you 2 minutes, 8:20. If you don't speak, we'll go. Yeah, you're on the clock, sir.
Awesome. With the second pick,
You are on.
choose Seti Bravo.
That's again shocker.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm shocked. Thank God, though. Can I say it because that way Seth can wear his the CDL skin, so his doesn't have any sand in his pussy. So good for him.
I don't know. I think I still want to GA that skin. That whole reaction was just absolutely insane, and we just can't have that.
It's the entitlement for me, but anyways. Seth, if you're watching, you want to join in and say some words playing with Sean, you can. If not, you can go fuck your own ass. Whatever you want to do, bud.
Going once. Going.
I'm just
Going
excited for him to
twice.
be on my team. So ready to build.
Yeah. I know you've been waiting on this for quite some time, so you now have your first pick, your star player on the roster.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Also, while we got you here, we hear you got a new on it. Excited to see the new Sean the Ludicrous on sticks.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it's different. Obviously, last year was terrible. I was playing like a freak, not in a good way. And to me, I'm just trying to build on last year, better.
Yep, coming off a second place runner-up finish in the tournament. We are excited to see you and now Seth and whoever your potential third is hit the sticks and see how the Goodfellas finish this year.
Yeah, we'll see what he does with the. He's got to be watching because he's got a pick coming up soon. So he just absolutely fleeced Mints for that swap. But I think we can move on to Wayne Train. I believe he's in here. If he wants to join in and he can make his pick and be on the clock.
Thank you, Sean. Wayne, you're on the clock, sir.
With the third overall pick, I'm taking hits.
Another shocker. What's the thought process, Wayne, on that? Was that just a no-brainer? Like since y'all were so good last year together, or?
I mean, the kid is an absolute savage.
I mean, he's nasty. I mean, he's an absolute unit on the map.
Yeah, I mean,
so
my goal this year is just to play Hill and let him absolutely fry out and do his thing. And
did we get a little bit of a sneak peek of Wayne's second pick option there? Since he's going to be playing Hill, he's obviously not going to be looking for an OBG. So he's obviously looking for another Slayer. So
absolutely, that's the goal.
So, at this third pick, did Mark ever cross your mind?
Mark, not really. I mean, with hits, we had good chemistry last year. I mean, we played 3 regular season games, I think, and then end up, making the run on the tournament day all the way to the championship and then losing, which was a very good match against Armada. We lost.
All time. I mean,
it was
the longest day of all time.
My eyes
Those
are
who don't know-
absolutely fried.
Yep. Those who don't know, the tournament is an absolute gauntlet where boys become men. And Goodfellas fought hard. Goodfellas fought hard, just came up a little short. So that's another.
I mean, Armada was good, man. They made a run, just like us, and it was a tough fought tournament. And I'm looking to get back there with my boy Hits and tear the league up.
Exciting. So far, the first 3 picks.
I feel
We
it.
got duos running it back. Excited to see how this goes for both teams. But thank you, Wayne. Mince, I know you're in here.
Oh, he can't fucking wait. I guarantee he's full chub right now with his next pick.
Yep.
We're
Come on,
going
yeah, Sucky.
Yukatsuki or
Let's go,
selecting.
ACAT Sucky.
I'm trying to make my goddamn pick. Holy fuck. Let me
Let's
speak.
go, dude.
Yeah, no brainer.
Let's
Trace
go.
Addison. Probably the second best player in the league. Maybe the first. We'll see what
So
happens.
are you taking Trace Adkins the rapper Truth, or are you taking Trace Adkins the country singer?
I'm taking the rapper known as
Okay,
Truth,
just making
the
sure.
greatest
Just making sure. We have to
rapper
specify.
the Joel City's ever seen.
Obviously, both great artists. I mean, one of them came out with Hockey Talk Badonkadonk, but the other one,
Yeah.
it's like
Yes,
hit
sir.
after hit on Spotify. But
Oh,
obviously, smart pick there.
Could not go wrong there. You did not butcher it. Trace, are you still in here?
From what
I
I've
don't see him
decided-
in here. I don't think he's in here anymore.
From what I've discerned, we'll see what happens. But if the possibilities of what I think can happen may happen in the second round, we'll see what happens now. I'm very excited.
We're gonna have to see, because right now we're getting to the heart of the shit right now. Now's where the draft gets. Now's where things get fucked.
Mince, real quick before we let you go, we have to ask this question. The last time that Trace was in this league, you two butt heads. Did that cross your mind any whenever it came in? Were you a little hesitant? Did you think of going elsewhere? Or were you just like, Trace is so damn good, I need him on my team?
He and I, when you and asked me was going to come back, I immediately texted him whatever pick I had, I was selecting him. So I knew what I was going to do. He and I talked. There's no bad blood, and I'm very excited to play with one of the best players probably in our history.
There we go. Kind words from a kind man. Now mute yourself out here, Mince. And Maxie and the Armada are now on the clock.
Maxie, the bandit.
Hold on. I think he's texting me his pick. No shit.
He's not in the chat. He's not in the call. You mean to tell me the reigning champ isn't in the call?
Dude. Oh my goodness.
I got you the
swear,
Boston bandit in there.
dude, no, I swear to here's the pick that Chris Maxey just texted me.
Okay.
So the first pick 5, first round for the Armada. Chris Maxey selects the commissioner, Tej. And boy, do I tell you,
Fucking shot.
boy, do I tell you, I'm just as shocked as everybody else is.
What?
Did not see that.
What a terrible pick. This ass.
I'm honored. I must say, I'm
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You talk about Mince Butcher in the draft. My God, it just happened.
You know, I'm honored that very nice. Fuck you, Mark, dude. Look who's in the first round, bitch. But no, I'm excited. This is something that I've looked forward to teaming with Maxie since Vanguard, where I gave up on him a little too soon, and it's a big regret. So I'm excited for us to run this, and I legit am shocked that I was the first pick for him. So that's cool.
I can't.
It's cool.
I don't really see the point moving up for that. Was there a bidding war for TJ? What is going on?
Dude, that's
Has hell froze over?
dude, that's I love you, Maxie. Great pick, dude.
What a so we've got the blonde hair Fat Thor teaming up. Oh God.
So we got Hank on the clock now.
Well, Hank, you're on there, bud. I think
Oh my, excuse me. Yep, I'm here.
Alrighty, Hank,
With-
boy, you're up.
What pick am I? Six? Am I sixth?
Yep, 6th and then
Well,
first of
you're
the
6th
second round. So you can
So
just
you can
rattle
make
both
picks
yours
if you
off.
on both.
Oh yeah, I feel like I've made a good trade so far. I feel like I definitely won this one.
Yeah. If you pick who
So-
I think you should take, if you take who I think you should.
With the 6th pick, the Reapers select Wheezy.
Obvious pick.
Yep, we've seen that coming.
it does, baby.
Yeah, dream team. I said,
Let's
trust the
go.
process, trust the process.
Process has been trusted, fellas. It's going to be a great year on the Reapers.
Yo, welcome back to the league as well, Wheezy.
I'm glad to be here. I'm ready to fry and prove everybody wrong.
Just make champs this time, man. Just make champs. Get that work schedule situated.
I'll be there, baby.
Let them know. Let them know.
I'll be a champ.
There we go. Hank, go ahead and give
That's
us
all
your
we need.
second round pick.
Yeah, so with my 2nd pick, I mean, it was a very tough one. Very hard decisions have been thought about long and hard. But I got to do what's best for the
Go
team
ahead.
with one nut. But with my 2nd pick, the Reapers select on-site.
On site.
Yeah, that's the correct pick in my opinion. That Weezy Mark duo with you is going to be disgusting.
Yep, you kind of had to do
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Mark, are you here?
You know, it's been a long process,
Yeah, I'm here, baby.
but we got
There
this.
he is. Mark.
Oh,
How's your
I
ego
am
feel that
thrilled.
Weezy for you? How you feel?
I'm okay with it. I get the team with Wheezy and Hank. Hank is a great guy. He has loyalty to me. Wheezy is fun to play with. We're here to take names. I don't give a fuck about where I'm picked.
Exciting. So what? That is 3. Half the league, we got duos who played together last year.
Yeah, that's 3. Yep, that is
Love you,
3.
Hanky.
Fantastic. It's good to see.
Yes, sir.
Excited
Yes,
to see
sir.
how those teams fare this year compared to last year.
So let's see what let's get Maxie. What's his other pick?
Yep.
I'm dying to know.
Maxie, are you
It's gotta be
you
Chris
here?
Wade. I'm
you
calling it
text-
right now. I'm calling my shot. It's got to be Chris Wade. I'm calling my shot.
Let's see.
Suspense is killing me.
It's killing me too. Who's a team?
Should be Armada, right? Maxie up with his 2nd pick.
I'm announcing. Got that much. Just making sure I know making sure we know who the pick is.
I'm calling the shot. It's got to be Chris Wade. Has to be.
And with
It's either
the
Chris Wade or Lane. It's either Chris Wade or Lane. Has to be.
second pick of the second round, the Armada selects Chris Weed or
I knew
Wiedemeyer.
it. I knew it. Another duo. 4 duos back to back in the league returning.
I tell you, after the way today went, I was nervous for like the last week or so. We've kind of had a group chat as this was the team we were rolling with. Didn't see Maxie trading up to pick me first. I thought he was trading up to make sure Hank didn't take weed from him. But
Yeah, I mean, you definitely would have been there.
yeah, I would have been
great.
there with the draft like finish, you know. So
Yeah, I was honestly surprised you even got picked.
me too. I
I
thought
thought you might be a free agent.
you were gonna get picked before me.
I ain't going that far. I'm not. We ain't going that far. You're ass, but I'm not. You're not that ass, buddy.
So fantastic. This is gonna be a fun team.
That's gonna be a good team. That'll be a fun team for sure. So let's get Sean in here. If he's still in the chat, let's get Sean in here to make his second pick.
Sean's
See who he
back.
Moved up to get.
With my second pick, I would like to welcome Sir Hendricks to the Goodfellas.
Hendricks. Nice.
Good pick.
New guy.
I heard that's. I've heard a lot of good things about him as a player, so that's a pretty good pick.
Yep, that's a nice pick. Seth, Hendricks, and Sean. The new Goodfellas roster.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough team right there with Hendricks and Seth, and then Sean probably being that OBJ guy. That's going to be a pretty solid team.
Tough.
A lot of slaying power there.
I think our boy Hendricks is at Sam's Club right now, so I think he's going to be able to join in, give his thoughts on the team. But Hendricks, welcome to the league. You got a good squad around you, and I think that brings us back to Wayne, correct?
It does. This brings us back to the Wayne train.
Wayne train, you here?
Yes, sir.
He's still in there. I don't know if he's. All right, buddy. Who's that second pick?
With my second pick, I will be taking Lane.
Lane.
Pick. Taking the champs MVP there.
Yep, last year's tournament MVP. Lane, are you in here? You want to give some?
Hey, I'm just saying I did it last year with Armada. Excited to team with Hits and Wayne, and give Laphogs a star above their crest too.
There you go. Strong words from strong man, Captain Dana.
Well, let's get Mince in here, right? Mince is the second pick. Let's see who he's going to take. Between Chase, we have Chase and Corey left.
Chase and Corey.
So it's kind of worked out for me a little bit. There was someone I was hoping I was getting, and it happened. But I'm going to be selecting Corey with my second round pick.
Corey, good pick.
Yeah, that's a good
Good
pick. Solid
pick.
player.
You got Trace, a duo with Trace.
Trace has spoken very highly of him. Originally, there were two players that I was looking at before a third one. So look what happened. I'm very excited.
Yeah, that's a good pick there. You got a well-rounded out team. To be honest, whenever you made those trades today, I did not foresee that happening for you, so it worked out nicely. Now, thank you for your time and service.
That's gonna be
Good pick. And
you know, the last pick of the draft is most people expected, but honestly, being the last pick in this draft with as talented as everybody is and everybody being so good, it's not really an insult. But obviously, Beaver Hunters are gonna end up with Shea Butter.
Yep. Old Chase Bevins.
The man who can't eat a sandwich.
I think he's currently working right now, so we're not going to hear words from him.
Working
But
that mouth on a dude.
Stevie did text me saying that he wanted Chase at this spot. He's the best available player, and he couldn't be more happy to have Chase with his second pick paired with Alex.
Well, I'm just going to let you know from my experience, just get ready to hear the word yep a lot playing with Chase. You just say, oh, yep, you're going to hear it a lot. So just get ready for it. A lot of yeps.
A lot of yeps. Well, what do we got? 8:35. Before we get out of here, now that we see the teams, what's your top three?
My top three.
Yep.
All right. I think one. Actually, let's do three first. I want the last one to be kind of be a. We'll do some suspense there. I would say three. I'm gonna take the Lap Hogs. I think Wayne, Lane, and Hits is going to be a very, very gross threesome there. A very big, very bad trio to play against. They're going to be tough to beat in hard points and search.
Yep. I'll follow suit with you. I'll give my third. I got Goodfellas.
See, I have Goodfellas second. I think Goodfellas is second. I think, like I said, I don't know much about Hendricks. Everything I hear is he's very good. Obviously, I know how good Seth is. I also know how bad Seth is. Let's not talk about his Mercado at Champs. Anyway, but that team's going to be good. Sean's going to be the OBJ guy for them. Two good slayers. But number one for me is Reapers. To have Weezy and Mark on the same team is just gross. Two guys that can take over a map, and Hank was really my only competition last year for doing any OBJ work. Hank was my only competition in that, right?
Yep.
So I mean, just having those two be able to slay is going to be a problem.
I got a slightly different top two than you.
4 through 6 to me is they're all very even. I would still probably put Beaver Hunters at 6, and then I'd put Armada at 4, and probably Akatsuki at 5. Just because the lack of the teamwork's not going to be there for them, but Trace is so good that they'll be able to take some maps, and Corey complimenting him. I think they could be very good, though. I mean, you're just cutting hairs, honestly, with what you rank these teams.
Yep. I got Goodfellas 3, Reapers at 2, and of course Armada at 1.
I figured you would go that route.
Can't say anything other than that.
I mean, you can't. You got to put yourself at the top. I respect it. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Armada are the reigning champs. They swap out you for lane. I don't really think that's. There's not really much of a drop off there, like really at all. You can pop off just the way Lane can. You can lay your shitters just like Lane can. You and Weed have already won a ring together before, so I mean, it's you're up there. I just think for me, it's just the talent wise, Reapers is just going to be a gross team. But teamwork, if I had to go teamwork wise, I would say you team has probably the best teamwork coming in.
That chemistry is what I think got our team excited. So, well, Brando, looks like old Lane's got our little ending video thing here going. Thanks for joining us. I'm excited to hear you cast a lot of these matches throughout the course of the year.
Man, I'm very excited to host matches and be able to be the main announcer for the league. And when you're all ready for COD, you don't leave side, just let me know. I'll be ready to get you ready.
Yep, we got you, man. Thank you everyone for tuning in. That was
everyone who watched. Should be a good season, everybody.
Yep, good luck to all the teams.
I'm out. GG's.
Peace out. GG's, everyone.
Yeah.